Hello friends, today in this vlog I will share a story of mine. With the help of that story you will be able to understand that how you can escape yourself from scammers. Right now the online scammers, but I will share the old era story when social media was not in existence or was not popular. So people used the traditional ways to cheat others. In the old era, I am talking about 20 years back, when 25 years back, I think, when there were letter era, people used to communicate through letters. Right now, with the help of social media, you can communicate throughout the world with single click. But at that time, it was difficult to communicate in short time. When you write a letter, then you will have to wait for months to get a reply from abroad. Within the country, you can get a reply with 4 or 7 days. But your international letter takes, I think, 1 month to reach you, sometimes 3 months. So it was difficult at that time. But scammers were still active at that time, and they were using their ways, their different styles to cheat others. I was also became the victim of a scam, but I escaped myself due to some suggestions of my other fellow members. So I will share first, then I will talk about that how you can escape yourself from online scammers. Those are doing fraud with you, and these fraudulent kind of people are present on social media as well. In that time, I used to write a letter. It was my hobby, and during the period of 20 years, I think that I wrote more than 10,000 letters around the world, within the country and around the world. And this was my record because I was curious to communicate with the people, and people also replying me, communicating with me from around the world, from different parts of the world. And I was curious to publish my address in some international magazine. I remember that I used to send a letter to Finland, a pen pal magazine from Finland. That name was Signal Pen Pal magazine. And there in that magazine, often my address was published. So people are taking my address from there and writing me letter, and I'm also communicating with them with the help of a different pen pal magazine. So, I think that someone from that magazine got my address and wrote me letter. And mostly the letters I was getting at that time, those were handwritten. But that letter was came to me with the computerized composing, with the beautiful shape, with the colorful shape, and I was impressed that this letter is from a government agency or from a special department. And that letter was from Spain. And in that letter, it was written that someone, person purchased a ticket on your name, and you got a lucky draw, and you won a lottery, and a lottery of I think that 6 lakh euro. It was written in that letter. At that time my English was not good, still I'm speaking the broken English, but I don't hesitate because it is my second language, and I love to speak English language to communicate with international people. So there may be error or mistakes, but I think that I don't keep this in mind. My main motive is to make you understand whatever I want to say you, and I'm hopeful that you are understanding my story. So I continue. In that letter, it was written that some company has purchased a ticket on your name, and in the draw, you got the first prize, and the amount of that prize is 6 lakh something euro. So at that time it was a huge amount, and I was curious, I was very happy, and I was not disclosing this news with someone because perhaps someone will say me that you will have to give me some share from this amount. So I was curious that I'm lucky person, I won the prize, and this letter has came to me from Spain. And in that letter, all telephone numbers, all email addresses, fax numbers were written, and a time limit was also given that during this time you can contact. So then I contacted with them through the telephone number which was written in that letter. And from there, a person with the name Ricardo Blanco was speaking, and he was saying, yes, you have won the lottery, and your amount is pending in the bank, and you claim this amount, then this amount will be sent to you or in your bank. So I asked the procedure. Then he asked me to give the fax number. I gave him the fax number. At that time, my fax number was, I did not have the fax number, but I gave the fax number from the city area where I used to send the news to newspaper or my other stories. So I gave that fax number, and I received a fax from there. And in that fax, it was written that your amount is laying in the Banco Santander, and time frame was given. During this time, you claim your amount, and you will have to pay the charges to withdraw your amount. And the charges was, I think at that time, I think 500 euro or something or more. This kind of, I don't remember, but that was the huge amount they were demanding for withdrawing your amount. Then I told them that deduct amount from that amount which I have won. Why you are asking me to send a separate amount to you? You can deduct amount from that prize money. But they were saying no, that prize money will go to directly your account. But for transferring, these are the transferring charges, and you will have to pay these transferring charges. Otherwise, we will send your amount back to the company. So I was worried that my amount will be wasted, so I should do something. Then I disclosed this news with someone, those are a little bit rich, and I requested them to give me some loan to send to that company to release my prize amount. Then they were suspicious, and they refused. I discussed this with a lot of people, but no one was ready to give me this huge amount, because I'm living in an area that people are living a standard life. No one is a huge rich or very rich to support me. So this was a big amount for them to give me as a loan. So no one was providing me. Then I consulted with the minister, sitting minister of my constituency, and I asked him to give me some support, to release this amount. He was also suspicious, and he called me into his office, and he discussed with some other people. Then other people suggested that this can be a fraud, so don't send your money, you will lose this amount also. You will not get the prize. This is a fraud. So I was despair at that moment that these people are not ready to provide me the facility to get that prize. Perhaps these are jealous with me. They don't like to get that amount because I would become the rich, and they don't want to see me as a rich person. So I was, I think that worried at that moment. Then again and again, Ricardo Blanco calls were coming to me. But suddenly, one day I got a call, and that call was coming from within the my country code, and I was suspicious that in other calls the code was from Spain. International code was coming from Spain, and Spanish code was coming in the number. But right now this person is calling me from Pakistan. I thought that perhaps this person has come to Pakistan to provide me the prize money by hand. So then I became suspicious about the situation, that perhaps this person is sitting in my own country and operating his numbers through different apps and showing me the number that this person is calling me from abroad, from Spain, and everything is being operated from while sitting in my country. So I did not then I was curious to send the amount, but I was not able to arrange the amount that was they were demanding. So in this way I was escaped from that scam, and I did not send the money, and that was really the fraud. After that, when they were sending me the letters from Banco Santander's, but they were using their name just to show me that when I will search about Banco Santander whether it is existing or not, and I searched and that bank was existing, but they were showing a duplicate as that they are the real. So I was curious to send the amount to release my prize money, but my circumstances did not allow me to send them the money. In this way I escaped from their fraud. So right now the social media is in existence, and in that time, old era, they were using this kind of modern way to cheat others. But right now, with the help of social media, with the help of different apps, they are also still active and cheating the people. So whenever you get this kind of message, whenever you receive such kind of activities, don't trust, and without any kind of trust, you can ignore their message, you can delete their message, you can block them, you can don't click on the links they are sending to you, because they are using some links, they are trying to hack your all data. So right now they have become the modern to cheat you. You should also become the modern to escape from their cheating. How you found this vlog? It is inspiring. Is it inspiring? Give your feedback and share your experience if you have same kind of experience, or your feedback below in the comment box, and do subscribe so that you never miss our other videos and vlogs. Altaf Malik, and you are watching me on my English language channel. Have you understood my broken English language? Also give your feedback below in the comment box. Thank you. Bye bye.